Salutations, class, and welcome back. I hope your weekend has been going so wonderfully so far. I'm ready to get back into Guilty Gear. We've had some pretty good performance the last few nights, so I have very high hopes for this evening. Luckily, I have already had time to sign in, so we will not have our 5-minute waiting screens this time. Been practicing a number of other combos off-screen. You may have noticed in yesterday's stream that we had plenty of new tricks up our sleeves. Those we've been using quite well. And right here at the beginning, we're already getting into matches with Celestial players. Let's hope I've warmed up enough. Still can't spin through most of the shit I need. Wow, that was a very quick grab. Why would he try to end with a DP? Here, have a throw. Good overhead. I certainly didn't see that one coming. We really should pay much more attention to the bright orange flashes. That's as obvious of an indicator as we'll get. Like so. Wait for it. He's gonna try to throw us. Like so. But those 50-50s are really unreactable. He is mixing up his attacks and throws pretty well, so there's not really much I can do to react to that. Carry him to the wall this time. We just might have a chance. We do have a burst back. Wow, I'm astonished. Duly noted, he's going to jump backwards a lot whenever we parry him. So we'll have to jump up and do an air throw. Kaya would be a very wonderful character for us to pick because he's mostly based off of getting a good read on your opponent. I swear, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. Here, have a throw. Have another one. He's just gonna walk up and throw me. Alright. Jab and throw. I even saw that one coming, but I teched it a bit too early. There we go. Wait for it, and he's gonna tick throw us again. Lots of jabs and then lots of throws, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. I don't know what I was trying there. There we go. Butterfly. And his attacks are a lot faster than ours. Ah well. I suppose we'll have to take the loss. We're not expected to win against Celestial players just yet. There we go. Butterfly. And he's gonna mash out of our throw. Good read. Good jumps. He's the only person I've seen doing that. There we go. We'll get one parry on him at least. Come here. That will catch his jump, so at least we did take one round off of him. Excellent news to start with. Missed the timing on our meaty. And we're dead. It's still not the last round, so we at least have the chance to take one set off of him. There we go. He's doing very well on offense, but he's definitely faltering a bit on defense. Yeah, no way a Kai player wasn't going to block that overhead. Have another throw. And that setup will actually dodge bursts, so we started to figure him out there. We happen to have one little chance against him. That was an excellent set. I appreciated it. Butterfly. It seems that, so long as we're about half screen or closer, we can do our full combo and try to get a fast RC out of it. Like so. From there, we can actually get someone up against the wall. Practicing those fast RCs and remembering them in the middle of a match will be important for us. Just to get that extra little bit of damage, since we're only going to get 2 combos out anyway. I swear I attacked that. There we go. Got the burst. Have another throw. Hey, guess what? Yep, you were expecting it. And we'll get the throw. Thank you very much. And stuck in the corner against Giovanna again. At least her pressure isn't quite as extreme as some of the other ones we fought. No, we can't mash out of that. We gotta mash it in the beginning. I suppose we just need to mash a lot more in defense. Stop respecting people so much. That's what happens otherwise, though. And use our jabs more, even though it's one of the worst jabs in the game. Get our punish. And off the wall with you. And please don't. Oh, never mind. And that's our game. We had just enough to do the RC at the end. It feels nice to at least have the hard work be rewarded, though, doesn't it? No. We'll see what we can stuff with more 5Ks. Have a throw. And a butterfly. Good throw. I didn't even know that crossed up. And we are probably about to die. Ah, missed my fast timing there. I was hoping that could have worked. Ah, just barely missed. Anji doesn't really have a way to approach, does he? Wow, that was the most ambiguous cross-up I think I've ever seen. Have a throw, and a butterfly. No, you get to go against the wall. And another throw. Thank you very much. We got her scared. Could we just have his old success back? I'd like that as his far slash. Have another throw. Get our full wall break. And here we go. We can play it a little bit more casually now. Let's give that meter some time to regenerate. See if we can get ourselves a cheeky parry on the wake up. And you're dead. Have a throw. Getting caught by the entire block setup there. Drain her of meter while we're at it. Get our frame trap. Have our projectile. We don't have a good way to stuff most of our approaches, do we? And have an overhead, since you used your burst. Goodbye. And another throw. While you're waiting too much. She had the more aggressive start. We'll do this again. There goes 60% of your health bar. Good throw. And we might be dead. Yep, we are definitely dead. Spin this time. There. You can't get me off of you, can you? Ah, we were doing so well for a second there. Have another overhead that you're not going to block. There we go. An excellent start. Ah, I will return shortly. And there we go. Just in time for another person to fight. Tazdingus. What a bizarre name. Alright. Same guy again. No. Our pokes are still slow as ever. It's mostly having to be reactive play. And you're not going to block this again, so I'm going to keep exploding it. Run up, 5k spin, and throw him again. Should have jumped. Good throw. She's definitely seeing that more, so we'll mix it up a little bit. Ah, that opens us wide for punishment. Get our fast cancel, and that will up our damage just a little bit on the wall break. What a world it would be if we could just dance through those bursts. Alright, we're definitely making a lot bigger use of our throw setups in the corner. They still haven't brought us too much in the way of victories yet, but we'll get better with them over time. Wait, just a little patiently. Have another throw. We mistimed our approach. Otherwise, we could have punished that backdash. But we will punish that attempt to meaty. And that's game. Just enough damage for us. Getting those counter hit Ko's in the corner do wonders for us. Have another throw. I don't know why I tried that. Autopiloting a bit, I suppose. There we go. That time we were prepared. Just a little bit minus on that attack. Burst, and thank you very much. Nope, just a little bit too slow. So we'll take it. I wonder if that would have done the full combo if it hit. That only did the 2 hits that happens whenever you get it from a long distance or on a projectile. Right in between the jabs. And wait until we have a safe burst point. Ah, she's just too far out of range. If we extend our Fujins, the startup, a little bit, we should be able to catch those backdashes. Just a little bit. Good grab. And another good grab. We're out of burst. We might have to take the loss on this one. Get our little bit of meter. And get the overhead, which we need. That might be enough for us. How about another throw? Trying to backdash too much, huh? Good counter. Get our full set of damage there. And miss our throw because she's walking back. We'll need that burst. We definitely used it poorly, so take another throw instead of having our wake up parry. That was a good couple of sets. I appreciated it. Definitely need to test some sort of random combos. I don't know if there's a way to set the AI to just randomly throw out, say, you know, various kicks into their nonsense and then get the Sol Ponte or whatever it's called. Wow, that didn't even cross up at that range, so I guess she has to do it on wake up. So let's try that. Yep, that definitely crosses up. Eat my shiny metal ass. I don't think Potemkin's ass is made out of metal. Well, he is a full-blown cyborg at this point. You see he has so many cybernetics in, say, his eyes or his gauntlets. It's entirely possible he's upgraded his cheeks to be of the metal variety. That'd explain why his jump dust hurts so much. A jab for a jump slash. There we go. Now we can start having fun. Overhead still not hitting him. Here, I have a butterfly. Get our punish, and carry you to the corner where you belong. Missed. Oh, hello there, Potemkin. How are you doing? I can't believe Potemkin himself has wandered into my chat. How's the shiny metal ass doing? There's the Mega Fist. I was hoping for a pop buster. That would have been hilarious. Nope, we're prepared for it. And we'll take the wall break. I wonder how you're supposed to combo off that since he can't get the full dust combo. I suppose a 5k into Fujin works. Ah, missing my meaties. I'm panicking a bit. We'll take our wall break combo. I wasn't expecting him to have the invincibility ready there. Cute jabs. And that's game. So we're seeing a lot of back mega fists in the corner. We'll have to watch for those. And practice our meaties a lot better. Stop panicking so much. Up, there's the command grab. Ah, whiffed. Still somehow whiffed on that big meaty body of his. That's a pretty clean sweep in one direction. Get the jab, get our setups with Fujin. Here you go. At least we don't drop that combo anymore. He's trying to Mega Fist out of our pressure, so we're going to keep having to deal with it that way. Delay our Nagiha on just the correct frames. Although, given that that wasn't a counter hit, he's probably just trying to fuzzy guard us. There we go, that's our combo. Goodbye. And goodbye again. So in cases like that, we might actually want the regular RC. We'll trade a little bit of damage, but you saw that I was dashing him along while he was in the air, when he was floating. We won that because of the wall break, so... you crazy motherfucker. Get our wall break. Thank you very much. Have a nice flight. I was hoping we could still spin through it. Not quite enough. We already took off. And he's going to land into this. Look at his face, I love it. He's very happy to deliver that butterfly. I agree, I definitely want Slayer in Strive. He's one of two characters that actually drop on G4. The other one being Heihyun from Revelator, but I don't think that's happening. Here, have a throw. And a frame trap. And get as much damage as we can here. Still not that much, but we've got plenty of meter to spare. Hey, guess what? We're doing this again. Umbrella. Give him a cute little smile on the way down. Exceptional performance so far. We might actually have a chance to get into Celestial. Oh. 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 Give us a little screenshot there. Slayer and Anji definitely have a lot of mix-up issues, but they do have slightly different functions. Slayer is what is known as a boxer. That's generally the terminology for a melee-only character who has lots of good dodges. Anji himself has dodges in this game, so I guess he's almost a boxer, but he's not very evasive with it. It's mostly used as a neutral tool. Just about everyone's a mixed-up character in Strive, though, I'd say. Alright, here's our Celestial Potemkin match. Let's hope it works. He's going to be a lot better at this than the previous Potemkin. Always neutral dump in case they're crazy enough to do the power pop buster from frame 1. Alright, excuse you? I'm trying to have my Celestial matches. Don't do this to me. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate my challenge. The entire universe just really doesn't want us to be in Celestial, does it? Fine. We'll take a moment to relax. Definitely getting pent up from the previous couple of matches, so we're going to take a moment to just lap a few of our setups. Who do we need to work on most? I can't do much for the frame traps or tick throw setups with Kai, so we might just have to practice those from real matches. I suppose Anji could technically be classified as a boxer, maybe if his dodge was a little better. The implication with most boxer characters is that their dodges tend to be very specific. They'll either have a backwards dodge, which they use to cancel out of. Say they'll be attacking you, and though they're technically minus on pressure, they could dodge whatever your little counterattack is. That is what Anji does, but his dodge, or his dance, definitely seems to be a catch-all solution. Hardly what I'd call for a boxer. Anji's definitely just a balanced mix-up type character. I mean, the entire core of his character is in Fujin itself. You have the 4 different matchup, or the 4 different attacks there. I don't know if there's a word for his archetype in Accent Core where all of his attacks have parries on them. Guard points. That's definitely a character type I appreciate, but I don't know it has enough representation to have a mainstream name. A lot of his attacks will guard high or low depending on which one you use. He had shenanigans such as a DP so long as he actually parried your attack. In practice, unfortunately, a lot of that just meant he could guerrilla, although I'd say that's mostly the fault of Fujin having invincible startup. I'd be very interested in a character that's had the ability to parry your opponent while attacking, but couldn't necessarily function as a guerrilla. After all, Anji having pretty much a safe option out of Fujin every time, so long as you guessed correctly, meant he could just Fujin every single time that you knocked him down. Baiken is an entire parry character. I miss her. I don't even plan on actually playing her, but I'd love to see her in. I suppose that would be the terminology for them. A parry character or maybe a guard character. Characters with a locational armor as opposed to full body armor like you see on a lot of grappler characters. It would be very interesting if Potemkin had a number of different approach tools that required a different way to counter each time. Potemkin just armors through everything once, but I'd be very interested in seeing a boxer character that could just have like a low approach or a high approach. A couple of different backdash tricks too. Oh, please tell me that didn't invalidate our Celestial challenge. Raven was a complete mixed match of whatever the hell character. I really didn't appreciate my time with him. Command grab, insane Oki projectile, the weirdest ass fucking air dash. I anticipate he's not showing up, and I can't say that disappoints me. You will learn to block on wake up. Excuse you. Burst. That's exactly how it feels sometimes. Slayer backdash is indeed going burr. I loved his backdash cancels. I'm sorry, did you think it was your turn? Nope, it's Slayer's. You're only minus if you're a bitch. Good throw. And apparently, she hit us with an actual hit instead of the projectile there. So that means we get the full parry. Backdash because she's scared. We're going to space. There's the cheeky cross-up. Can't cross me up in the corner, though, I'm afraid. Does the pressure ever end? Thank you. And hopefully we don't die from this. The air combo's gonna last for ages. Interesting that she gets the little air dash out of that. I suppose I should start mashing more on defense. I can act as passively as I want. This is your round, you're going to lose. I would agree with that. Venom being able to place so many projectiles everywhere that Soul has to calm down for a moment would be a good way to tame a gorilla. I hope he does. He's not relevant to the story anymore, but then again, apparently so is Faust. They had such an amazing setup for his character potentially, but he doesn't really show up in the story. There we go. Thank you for the burst, sweetie. I'll take it. Ah, interesting. Purple Roman cancel to get an overhead. Ah, I tried teching that throw. I think that's another thing we need to do is way more faultless defense. Push our opponents further backwards. Ah, try to grab her. Not enough. This combo's lasting forever. And that's what we are looking for. Get our wall break. And we're back in business. Try to fish for another one. Interesting that she's the one that got the danger status there. Ah, just not enough to get in a parry. We're dead. Yeah, like those aforementioned Baiken mains, I definitely parry and pray myself. I would have preferred if he had more of a high-low option. Christ, do you think if they bring Baiken back, she's just going to have a strike parry? Like, it just parries all strikes? Rather than trying to guess high-low? Missed. And here we go. so she's stand blocking a lot. We can definitely frame trap her with some sweeps out of K. Tried pushing her away. I even heard the sound effect for her getting hit come out this time. That's the single thing I ask for. Well, two things. One, make air unblockable attacks return. Two, make unthrowable moves return as well. Hopefully a universally unthrowable attack. That was a lot of character 6Ks in the past. Not enough meter to capitalize on it. Alright, lots of stand blocking. Tried to attack out of that. You know, I never played online enough to get bullied by an Elfelt main in Rev 2. I've been bullied by Mays and Bedmans a lot online. I think now we have to manually put ourselves back into the Celestial floor, so let's do that real quick. Hopefully our entire challenge wasn't invalidated just by someone else disconnecting. Give it back to me. If I recall correctly, Elfelt's Close Slash literally just had one frame of it where there weren't any hurt boxes on her at all. Alright, let's try this again. So long as we can get ourselves some good matches. Wait ourselves on a match. Never mind, it's going to give us trouble. But so long as we have our floor set to Celestial, that should be where we're put back in, correct? These servers are fucked. If Elfelt returns, she's probably not going to be nearly as powerful. Knowing her design in this game, she's not going to be able to get much damage off of her shotgun setups. Maybe 2 reps at best. Just shotgun you twice against the wall and then you end up flying away. We don't have any unblockable attacks in this game either, do we? Not counting, the air unblockability of Heavenly Potemkin Buster. So I don't think she'd have her unblockable strawberry setups either. I think she'd definitely trigger PTSD, but she wouldn't be nearly as horrible of an actual character to fight. My controller vibrated while we got into the training room, but it's still not getting us an opponent. Let's try that again. We'll lab for a little bit and see if it gives us a game. Slayer having 10-hit touch of deaths is exactly how it should be. That's exactly what he deserves. There we go. And it's still not putting us in a Celestial challenge, so we might just have to manually step back into that floor. Give Faust a touch of death, that's what he deserves. You know what would be hilarious? A low tier character with an infinite. We had that for a short time with Dan. Although I think he's actually a solidly mid-tier character, but I think that would be one of the most hilarious things in a fighting game. There we go, he's going to be jumping a lot, like a lot of Fausts do. And so far, it's working. Alright, off to a bad start. I'm really disappointed with how they changed Faust. I agree. Lots of jump dust from this fellow. Good 6p. So once we actually start getting a good rhythm with our anti-airs, we should be able to handle him. Yeah, the 3 bombs is a little ridiculous there. He's trying to jump out of our pressure. And he's trying to jump again, so our meaty hits him. It's absurd. Good 6p. I'll teach you to stop jumping. He's trying to jump on Wake Up, that's absurd. There we go, there's the burst. And goodbye. I've seen 3 bananas in a row at once. That's also been hilarious. I wonder if some of the special ones, like the meteors, I wonder if you can get multiple meteors at once, knowing how rare those are. Ko is one of our best tools against him. It'll be able to parry his mess while he's in the air, but it also hits him because it's probably the best anti-air in the game. And here we go. That's one of my favorite tricks. 100 meter and we'll have the full hitbox. He's still doing the same stuff. Does he have a reversal on his dust anymore? I don't think so. Which is a shame, because that would actually be really cool and unique for him. Used to be that his dust had a few frames of invincibility at the start. And especially on such a strong attack. A fun little neutral zoner guy. Yeah, he's not letting this habit die either. I want that donut. And burst right into the friggin' meteors. Alright. I really like that he has more ways to interact with the fire attacks, though. I definitely would have appreciated the afro on Old Faust. It's a really fun interpretation of his tools. And we're dead. Look away, this is going to be gruesome. And that's why I'm not in the medical field. Ignore the lab coat, it's a lie. There we go. At least there's one good thing about Anji, and that is if he gets a counter hit Ko in the corner, he can have a burst save combo. Interesting air throw attempt. Nope. Yeah, death by Shin being attacked by a wheelchair. You see what he's doing. This boy's just, he's having a time. He's just here to vibe. I'm all for it. I like Faust vibes. Not this Faust vibes. And I'm sorry, buddy. Or maybe not. He's just gonna give me a haircut. And goodbye. Get our little super out there. Not often I get to finish with it. Alright, since we know we're not getting any Celestial matches, we'll have to go back to the floor. I just realized we could have hopped straight into the training room from there while we were there. Something we should have done a long time ago. Yeah, I agree with the sentiments there. It is kind of upsetting that Xbox doesn't really seem to be doing much for anime fighters. I was actually an Xbox fanboy for the longest time before Skyrim was when I bought a PC, and for the entire past 10 years since then, I've been only a PC gamer. I own a Switch. That's the only console I've owned past a Wii. Never owned a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or what was that little console? The Wii U. I do have a Switch, but that's it. I barely even use it. There we go. Training mode matchmaking in Celestial. There we go. What other stuff is ArcSys publishing on the Xbox? What the hell is that in my glass? I'm gonna have to pour out something new later. Well, at least the disconnect didn't penalize us for Celestial. I really don't care about Fighter Z at this point either myself. Alright, he's a jumpy boy. But he's Chip, that's to be expected. Great burst bait. There's the accursed J2K. Alright, excellent conditioning on his part. Delaying the Rekka hits is doing a lot for him. There we go. I tried to grab him. But you can't do that for a command grab, can you? There we go. You saw that, right? He close slashed in the wrong direction. There, have a throw. That's actually a very clever thing, seeing the icons for the Xbox controllers on here. I didn't think about that too much before. I'm getting in Celestial, and you're not going to stop me. Could really just kill him with the jab at this point. And we will get him out of his jump. Thank you for trying to jab out of our pressure. Yeah, it really bothers me that they're not bringing Stride to the Xbox. It might change circumstances, hopefully. They've already sold 500k units even without an Xbox version. He's doing the Rekka a lot differently than any other chip I've seen. He seems to have the timing down. I don't know if there's a way I can deal with that. He's setting up the timing to where we can't fuzzy guard that nonsense. So that's really smart on his part. And we're dead. We're gonna keep calling for that. I keep trying to parry stuff, but he can actually just reach you from the start of the round. Good air throw. I haven't seen a ship do that yet. Heavens. Alright. That's our first loss. We're not allowed to lose anymore after this point. I'm gonna have to put the game face on and be a bit more quiet. No more interacting with the chat allowed. Now if it keeps working. That was not supposed to be a butterfly. Here, I have an overhead. And he blocked it. Nice. And we're probably dead at this point. Thought he'd still be in the air. Excellent frame traps. I wonder if we can jab him in between those. We can at least trade. Here, I have a throw. And a butterfly. And a completely missing attack. There we go. This should kill him. Or not. Let's see you do an aerial horse on this. Idiot. $5K. There we go. That'll stuff out his attacks. And we're eating a whole combo because we missed that throw. Just barely not enough. I would have wanted the full meter. And game. Alright. Game face off. We can relax for a little bit. Alright. We need 3 more consecutive wins. Let's pause the matchmaking for a little bit and take a break. Pirating Rev 2. It's a good game to have, at least. I've considered playing Rev 2, but given that you're not going to find people playing it online, I'd like to save that for an occasional stream if there's ever a more frequent number of viewers in here. I really like Rev 2. I think it might be my favorite. It still has a small frame buffer like this game does, but Accent Core with all of its bells and whistles, I love it. It just seems so esoteric and difficult to get some of the combos down in there. Just because everything has to be frame perfect like Melee. Also, my absolute favorite character of all time is still Hei-Hyun, until I'm proven otherwise. No matter how much I love Slayer in Accent Core, or Anji, I still have a bigger attachment to Hei-Hyun. It really feels like Rev 2 is growing. Some people have been picking up Accent Core as well, hearing the whole rollback craze, seeing the success that it got back in December or so. Alright. Game face back on. I really have to pay attention to this one. Good grab. We still have a chance. A marginal one. And you get to go to the wall, my boy. Ah, I tried to dance through it. We're probably gonna die. He gets so much off of a single far slash. Here, have a throw. And a butterfly. Throw. And we are going to parry that Fafnir. Plus 11. You're kidding me. I'm not losing this one. Or maybe I am. No Celestial Force it is. I should have RC'd that last hit. No matter. We still have plenty of momentum tonight, so I hope we can get into our challenge once more. Yeah, you better hit me with that run back. There have been worse starts of games, it's just there's never been a game this popular where it's been this egregious at launch. Or maybe it's because this game's being hyped so much that people are having so much trouble with the fact that one character is so drastically more powerful than everyone else. Alright, so we know his far slash moves him very far forward. He was waiting. I'm surprised. What kind of a gorilla are you? Ah, I was trying to parry. We'll end this matchup. Funny enough, I'm tempted to just start dodging souls. But you know, for the first time at least, for my first time getting into Celestial, it has to be legit. And goodbye. He is sort of a patient monkey. I don't appreciate it. 5k. There. So long as we can get him on the defense, we can see he doesn't know how to actually guard. Ah, the parry's still not working. If only we had this for our first set. We've learned his habits at this point, so we know how to fight him. Oh, I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Round start, dandy step, into pile bunker his ass right onto the other side of the screen. I would love for Slayer to get in just for that reason. Alright, buddy, let's hit it again. I'll make sure to take off another win so you don't get that Celestial challenge. 5k. And still too slow. Miss our timing on it. There we go. There we go. And this will do nearly enough damage. That's what we need. We needed the anti-air there. He's just absolutely grilling. He's hitting the button the instant he wakes up. I'm not letting you have Celestial. You don't deserve it. There we go. At least we robbed someone else of their chance. Actually, it was the very same guy who robbed us. Thank you very much. He's going to rage quit. Alright, I still have my training dummy set to do that. Slayer never punted you to the moon, did he? I thought he, just uppercutted you there. I thought punts were exclusive to kicks. Indeed. Back to monkey school for that soul. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, he's going to do that every time on Wake Up. There's a bit of a better timing on that, but that probably would be a funny way to end a round. Just BM them a little bit with the umbrella. I know there's some combos people have with blue Roman cancel. For some reason that lets you do insane sets of cancels like that. I saw Soul was, or whoever's corpse I was attacking, was still slowly loading upward after the blue RC, so maybe we get ourselves a little blue RC into jump dust over and over. I agree, that Soul bad guy became a Soul sad guy. Sweet. Ah, his move came out first. I really don't want to deal with this right now. And here we are, our worst matchup. We read it. He still had a burst. So close. Backdash right into the projectile again. Yep, I'm not excited for Leo. Ever notice how easily he's able to gorilla like that? I don't know where it's written, but Leo can do slash into heavy slash back into slash. I swear it was blocking. Please don't get burst. There we go. At least it happened when he's being bounced off. I even held it. He timed that excellently. With the easiest to input DP as well. And the widest range. should have spun. Elio would at least deserve Celestial better than a soul. He literally just gets all of Hanji's stuff, but better. Missed my setup. That would have been safe against him, too. Yep, they gave the gorilla a pile driver. Get our bit of wall carry. And we're probably dead. Not quite. That was him trying to flash kick us. I was hoping we could have intercepted him. I still feel like this is our single most horrible matchup. Soul's just a little bit easier to handle. Was that a combo? That's the problem, though. There's not enough room to bait his DP. If he blocks my Fujin and it's not at maximum distance, he can literally DP and beat every single one of my options. In the corner, though, I did miss my chance to do the OTG Fujin into projectile. That would bait him. But I'm not getting him into the corner now, am I? Right there. There's not a single option that I can do to beat that. You see, he's just mashing because he's a gorilla. Alright, buddy, welcome to Celestial. So I'm going to show you a little something right here. Training settings. Counterattack. Eisensturm. Set to do that on recovery and on block. He's not blocking, so... And yes, there is obviously the case of just don't Fujin, but that's my single most important attack, so I kind of need it. In the case of doing it at max or well, maybe not in that case. That was a counter hit. I didn't hit any other buttons. If you just hold it, only if you do Nagiha at the maximum distance, but if you're close enough, and you Nagiha, that is your least minus option, and you still get counter hit. I am guarding after every one of these attacks. Do the overhead, you get counter hit. Do the hop, counter hit. Punch, counter hit, but not a flashy one. So if he blocks Fujin and it's not at max distance, there's literally no option that I have that can do well against him. Yeah. Otherwise, I would definitely try to bait it. And there. We did made it there, but that entirely relies on a gamble on our end. That's actually the same thing is true for every single character with a DP. In Leo's case, though, he actually has farther horizontal range, so he does it a little bit better. But in terms of frame data, every character with a DP can beat you like that. Take notes, this is how you make your mix-ups with Leo scary. Well, I tried to parry, at least that input didn't come out. Now this apparently also doesn't work. And we miss our 2H. That is literally supposed to be our perfect conversion. We have to learn this matchup though, so I guess he's gonna win. Welcome to Celestial, buddy. You got a free entrance. What the heck was that? You saw that, right? It had the reversal icon come out. Did it not actually get an input from me? I really don't think there's anything more for me to learn from this match. Alright, I guess he's in Celestial now. Yeah, and he's gonna hit us with the quit the instant he gets in. Alright, free entrance to Celestial it is. That's just how this game goes. So we can do things such as, you know, just parrying out of any of our pressure. That's going to be universal. But in terms of the actual frame data, that you can dodge if it's at maximum distance. But if you're close, you can just DP it. I think his has more horizontal range, so he's able to do that at ranges other characters can't. Let's try it with Soul. He's the other problem. Yep, Speen is our only hope. Set him to DP after block. Is he blocking? He is. Alright. Nope, that gets us counter hit. Counter hit. So yep, with every single one of those options, you try to hit someone with Fujin at a close quarters, no matter what you do. And even if you don't hit a button, Anji is minus 16 if he doesn't pick an option. Minus 14, I think it is. Watch this. Counterattack set him to just jump. Since we don't have an actual frame data indicator yet, we can use that to compare. See, he gets to jump way before us. That's minus 14. This is minus 6. This is also minus 14, I believe. And the hop's like minus 12, I believe. Yeah. But that one you're supposed to use when they're respecting you, so that one's supposed to be a minus. Otherwise, you just have to push them as far as you can with Nagiha. Counterattack, Volcanic Viper. Oh, and you can't frame trap them either, since it's a reversal. The counterplay is literally reversal if you block it. I'll tell you how to beat every one of his options. Punch, Shin, which is the projectile. You jump that or you use a 6p. Nagiha, you just block low. That one's pretty easy. That's the one that he's able to frame trap you with. Burst, please. And have this. Please don't Totsugeki when I'm inflicting pressure. And I can't dance through that at round start either. You know, I think one of the best things for Anji would be if they, what I've heard a lot of people speculate, is just give his spin 7 frame startup instead of 10. That would let him deal with so many more options. Including /spam. They could literally make Anji into the anti-gorilla character. But they're too scared. Daisuke's too scared of his precious soul boy not being the best character in the game. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Miss. Oh well. And please block more. There's so many characters you see that get up to floor 10 that really don't deserve their position. So once my inputs start working and I actually start paying attention. I need a different gamepad. It's really hard to do the inputs on such a small stick here. I've been using a Switch controller since my previous Xbox controller has been weird with the stick. It's literally just the same stuff over and over again. Goodbye. And here we go. The only people losing to Anji are the people who are mashing like this. Oh, never mind. I really would like to see Johnny back too. I'm glad that they haven't seemed to completely abandon the idea of high execution characters in Guilty Gear. Welcome to space. Perfect. See, why couldn't I have fought this person for my Celestial Challenge? I would have preferred that instead. Note, the Dolphin's actually +5 if she uses the heavy one. That's the one with the slower startup. She's always just trying to slide back in for pressure. Ah, good jump. Wish I still had my burst. I don't look forward to Jacko either. That's a very creative character design, but it's so unorthodox that I don't really appreciate it. And miss your combo off of your command grab. I just need my momentum back and we'll win this one. And we're dead. Well, she adapted at least, so she's brighter than many of my other students. Took her a bit of time. May's actually not that much of a problem for Anji, just because you have a whole bunch of nonsense. But let me show you this. If you spin the Totsugeki, you don't get a grab. You gotta wait. Not immediately, so... just because of the way she bounces off of you. $1,000. How much have you been playing, buddy? Yeah, that's sometimes how it is. She wasn't using her command grab at all during the rest of the match, so I wasn't expecting her to pull it out of her ass at the end. We are about to get destroyed, but this gives us a chance to practice our Ko for anti-air. Well, that's something I've never seen before. I'm still trying to think about that one. Alright, so he knows how to DP on Wake Up. I thought I was spinning. Not quick enough. Hey, we got a decent amount of his HP down, so... it's not completely hopeless. And here, have a throw. Good grab. I tried to parry. And I tried to grab, but he just ran up and gave us the good old ninja bit. And there! We actually took a round off him. Alright, so far this isn't the worst match I've had. If only we could continue off of that. I was looking for the other Rekka. Hello there and welcome to the stream. We're currently having a meeting with the President of the United States of America. Miss. And miss again. Well, that's what happens when you find a level 1000 chip. We'll hit him with a run back. How much time do you have to be playing to actually get to level 1000 so soon? It's only been a month and he has 10 times the EXP we have. What would that come out to? Maybe 800 hours? He's been here a while. Shame. Back to the old grind. I wonder if we can actually set up against his DP as well. Counterattack. After a cup... Oh, we already have that set. So you get a throw in the corner. OTG Fujin into punch, and it misses. So if we could actually get our Leos that we've been fighting into the corner, that would be our best option. That's how you counter a DP with Anji here. Or, so long as you have a throw. Grounded neutral footsies. I mean, it's going to be like that so long as Nagoriyuki is here. And he's a Celestial boy, so we're still apparently doing high enough in our ELO to be 10.5, I'd call it. I am very much looking forward to Jam. I'd actually consider dropping Anji for Jam. And let's see if he blocks that. Good. Alright, so it seems he's been fighting a lot of gorilla characters. He's doing a lot of his backdash into normal setups. But of course you get hit once by Naga, and you die. It's not your turn yet, buddy. But he'll take it. I was expecting him to be too eager, but he knows to be cautious. There's two types of players you find whenever you get someone low on health. There's the kinds that play super cautiously because they don't expect to lose. They just need to get one hit on you and they'll win. Other than that, there's some who just play a little bit recklessly and will just start mashing buttons because they only need one stray hit to win now, do they? And we are dead. Goodbye. Excellent match. Nagoriyuki is still one of the most fun people for me to fight. So, what we'll have to remember during this match is in the middle of all of his pressure we need to FD him away. The biggest issue with the Nago versus Anji matchup is the fact that our best jab is 6 frames. His is 5. So, that Beyblade move of his, that actually is technically +1 for him since we don't have a jab that can contest it really well. Alright, just block those. I wouldn't say Nago needs much in the way of brain to play, but he does need good execution. He has some pretty ridiculous 50-50 setups that actually can score you a guaranteed command grab. Or otherwise an attack. Not too much good stuff in the way of reads, considering he does have some genuine 50-50 setups. A lot of that will involve his dash. Oh boy. Yep, he's gonna whiff it, so he still gets the jump grab as well. We've also reached level 100 this stream, so I'm excited. I should really just butterfly more. Also, his close slash is +3. That's ridiculous. Still not getting in my parries. Alright, let's try that again. Have a spin. Does that combo? No. That was just a frame trap. I'd definitely be up for a Rev 2 stream. I'd need to have a few people willing to play it, though. More than one. Preferably. I'd rather not just go the Discord fighter route. I should really start paying more attention to the match, shouldn't I? Yep, that was a very clean win for him. Set him to counterattack. After block, do his... I don't even know which one is his spin. I think it's Shizuriki. No, that's the anti-air. There we go. That move is actually 0. Let's just set him to jump after that. How do we set him to jump after he doesn't attack? We can't really measure the frame data on that very well, can we? Another thing I've been doing a lot, which I should probably focus on a bit less versus certain characters, is you get a throw mid-screen. Fujin Hop sets you up for a frame trap. While they auto-tech on the ground. Let's go ahead and set him to do something for a reversal. After recovery, just use his fastest attack. Let's try it for a throw. Just to demonstrate. Throw, OTG Fujin. And that is a counter hit. Throw, Fujin Hop, and then close slash. If you time it better than that. Yeah, I'm pressing the button too early. Throw, OTG Fujin. There you go. If you time it right, and actually have the attack come out, you have a meaty. But of course, once you start trying to practice one input over and over again, you're going to keep missing it. So that's why I keep doing that in neutral instead of the butterfly. Having a frame trap there helps us a little bit better. The butterfly would probably be better against characters with DPs. Or characters that don't really have fast frames, maybe. I just barely caught my backdash. Man, why can't far slash combo into Fujin? No command grab. No balls. Ah, that was almost burst safe. Well, to all the Potemkin lovers in the chat, there you go. There's your fan service. Your boy's winning. And here we go. I tried to do the dust. You PRC'd Potemkin Buster and you didn't go for another one? Good 6p. And there's the counter hit from that OTG. This is plus. Ah, he delayed it. Perfectly so. Have a throw. And a butterfly. I wonder if you get a perfect safe jump after a throw and then jump as well. That would be interesting. I'm gonna have to make my personal tier list on which characters I like fighting most. But Temkin's actually really fun in this game. I normally don't like grapplers. You know what? Fine. No more grappler hate on this channel. I have changed my mind. We will have plenty of grappler hate on this channel. So if we keep getting hit by the slash out of that setup, wonder what we should have done there. Ah, well, of course we could have just challenged him. We might not have a good range to challenge Garuda Impact, though. Ah, good grab. And here we go. To the wall. That is why we'd want the regular RC sometimes, so that we can carry them over there. That's one very specific thing Anji can do well in this matchup. And block this. Or backdash, the legendary grappler backdash. So close, that was a good one. Alright, let's rock it again. Trying to parry. And there we go. And this is hopefully enough for us. Nope. Oh, this is gonna hit him, and this is gonna hurt. There's the Kara Potbuster. You know what? You deserve it, buddy. Just barely missed him with the Tims. Good 6p. Just barely. I was hoping to grab him there. It's like a boss having to wear down so much HP. We all know Soul is the boss character in this game, though. And here we go. We're making our comeback. They can backdash that over, though, as you saw him just do. He saw the low high coming. Good on him. Get him with a grab. That'll finish it. Alright. Excellent start. We're winding down, because I'm definitely getting worse. I actually have plans this weekend, so maybe a stream tomorrow. I'm trying to hold out on a stream for every single one of our weekends, since I do love Guilty Gear more than anything else. As it stands, though, I might be getting busy here soon. Got some moving to do. Mama Bird Ka. Well, our worst matchup with someone who has a lot of experience with it. This one's going to hurt. There we go. Alright, we have to look out for all the frame trap and throw setups. It's gonna be tight. There's the throw. I wonder if we could have thrown him out of that. The thing about the spin is that you're able to act immediately once your invincibility ends. So you at least have a guaranteed chance to block if you spin something. Ah, the cheeky cross-up. I've actually seen a few labs on that. Haven't seen it in practice yet, though. How plus are those jabs? Wait, I didn't know you could actually jump back up. You can do that? We at least baited that DP. So, I think we've learned something very, 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 very important. That is something we get to spend a lot of the time in the lab with. That's plus. How did he beat that? I guess his 6P is really good. And to the wall we go. We'll take it because we can. And now, we get to have some fun. Good run and throw. I wonder if that kick is plus. Good block. And I suppose it was too late to burst that anyway. We were probably going to lose that one. Projectile. Spin. We're gonna need it. Everything we can get this match. Including a whiffing jump H. No, he's gonna get the throw on us. Well, in this one. Really, it's just a matter of practicing those throw techs, but you can't set that up on a training dummy. Not very well, at least. Yep, that's how it goes. I didn't know he had that level of damage. Is that gonna whiff? There we go. All right. Frame trapped by everything out here. I even knew the throw was coming, and I tried to tech it. The throw windows in this game are apparently very small, but I'll have to do more research on it. I think the cat's messing with the mic again. Alright, we'll go for one more set. Different Kai. We still have to learn this one. It's mostly the throw text, but that resets us back to neutral. Alright. So he's a mashing Kai. Alright. And he'll let us get our full combo. That's exceptional. Ah, we were prepared for that one. Funny that he's just holding onto that burst. I suppose it's too late for him now. Jump right over his little counter jab. Precious. There's the burst. And here we go. I'm not looking forward to Sin. I have PTSD with him. just full screen normals all the time. Alright, alright. Set him up for the throw and strike 50-50. Beautiful little setup there, huh? Can we please just have, like, Anji in the old style back? Being able to immediately do a variety of certain specials out of the spin. I miss that. Oh, so long as he's a Kai that doesn't do the throw setups. Give him a little poke with the foot. Grounded footsies. I think if we just FD more, that would help us a lot more with the throw setups. And here we go. It's almost time. 12 frame poke. Ah, there's the throw we've been waiting for. Will this kill him with that counter hit? It will. Excellent. Alright, one more round. Aw, he's going down the floor. One more full set then. Give me a moment. Alright, seems I am being summoned to elsewhere. So, instead of waiting for another full set that might take who knows how long, another 10 minutes or so, I think we can cut it off here. We got close. This is the closest we've ever been so far, and so I have very high hopes for the future. We also haven't been demoted to floor 9, so we are definitely improving no matter how slow it is. Hopefully that first balance patch comes out with that first DLC character that they should be announcing in a few days. So long as they bring my boy Anji just a little bit up in line, I think we have a chance. But you did see we had some very poor and almost unconquerable matchups today. We'll learn to deal with it in time. As our character gets better, we will be able to handle some of these challenges that previously we haven't been able to take care of. A faster jab might help us, in pressure situations at least. And me too, I need to get better, especially with the tick throws. That's what's causing me the most trouble. Watching for those and being able to counter those. I'm not sure if there's going to be a stream tomorrow. I might be busy. Especially over the next couple of weeks, I will be moving, so expect to see more stuff coming in August. But for now, I'm going to be busy. I'll still try to be streaming during the weekdays and on some of the weekend days, though. I expect to see you soon. Goodbye. Class dismissed.